as part of this matrix. Kind of agree and disagree both.
Go back online.
It's a computer hack?
I don't know. I'm just going to not talk through that one and see how that goes.
All right.
Just not touch it, not look at it. I'm not going to do anything to it.
I'm not going to give you the globortion.
I'm going to unscrew the panel and I'm going to rip the globe out of it. But you got to use number 5 torque screws because that's it's proprietary. Oh man, I thought of such a great Renee pun, and I didn't write it down because I was like, "This is so good, I'll never forget it." You know how that goes.
Yep. Writers always carry around a pencil and paper with them because of just that thing.
I do, and I was like writing shit down, and then I thought of that, and I was like, "It's too good. It's too good. I'll never forget that." I read it down. I guess it'll come back to me. It's got to be so obvious.
Okay, I'm at the salon.
It's time to get pampered.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna do the other camera. So look. So
Caroline, you had a hard week. Why don't you take a load off?
Okay, I think I will.
All right, somebody's gonna be here to buff your foot nails.
Yes, I'll show you. Her name is Jenny. Jenny, say hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Jenny.
They're saying hi to you. Yes.
4:33.
Yep.
But I think it's 4:38 better.
That one's better. Yeah, go with that one.
Yeah, we're going with it's gonna be like look, so it'll be pretty. So it's gonna be this color, and then the glitter on top. But only on my toes. I only do my toes, and then my fingers. Since I work at a hospital, I don't ever put polish on them. So, oops.
You don't want to get your like super long acrylic airbrush nails?
No, but look how nice this is. Hang on. Oh, this feels so good. Are you guys jealous? Because you should be.
Is there colors? Looks like there's colors.
There's lights in the water. Isn't that pretty?
Aw, I like colors.
Charge $20 more for the lights.
And then, so I got to get the massage going here on the seat.
Push all the buttons.
Yeah. Hang on just a second, guys. What smell do I want? Ooh, mango. Yes, thank you. I get all kinds of choices. There's all kinds of menus here. See, I'm getting mango delight.
Mango what?
It's gonna be like a scrub that they put on or something that they put on my feet, and it's gonna smell like mango.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, they have vitamin recharge, mango.
Wait, you're telling me that whole menu is different flavored foot scrubs?
I think so. Yeah. Look,
that's offensive. That's offensive to me.
Well, it says select your favorite flavor.
With this liberal foot scrubbing agenda. People have entirely too many flavors of foot scrubbing for their foot nails.
Yeah, look, I can have an extra 10 minutes of massage. Yeah.
Gluten-free foot scrubs. Mandatory.
I know. Callus treatment, sugar scrub, bubbly
It's just callus treatment. They treat you like very coldly.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
They're very callous here.
Sit over there.
Yeah. There's lemon quench.
Lemon quench?
Olive sensation.
Lemon what?
Quench.
Quench. I thought you said clench.
Oh, no. Tangerine twist.
That's so funny.
Ocean refresh. Lavender relieve. Cucumber fresh. Green tea detox.
Is there something mojito flavored that I can select from?
No, but I've already selected for you. You're getting mango delight.
Okay.
Jasmine smooth. Yeah. Anyway, lots of menus.
Is this one of those cool POV, point of view, foot scrub vids that I've heard so much about?
What did you call it?
Are you going to stay on for the foot scrubbing part?
Yeah. Why, you want to watch it? Do you have a foot fetish, Snack?
No, I don't. I am aware of it, though, and that's why that fine.
I'm getting the Volash box pedicure, which is enjoy the pleasant of infused pedicure with a 4-step hygienic spa pedicure kit. Each set includes sea mineral, salt soak, sugar scrub, callus treatment, mud mask, and warm lotion, plus an extra 10 minutes of massage. Jenny, I want an extra 10 minutes of massage.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes.
Okay.
Enjoy the pleasant.
Yes.
Enjoy the pleasant.
This is my girl, Jenny. I followed her. She was at a different place and she moved, and so I came to follow her. She's the best.
She's living in the...
There. Anyway. Okay. Back on my avatar. Hang on. I'm going to mute you so I can talk to Jenny.
Jenny. I'm so far from what flavor of foot scrub do I want today?
Me and Jenny, we used to get along like peas.
Peas and mangoes.
Mango flavored foot sea scrub. Mom always said life was like a box of pomegranate berry infused acai berry.
I have a long, long way to go before I'm there.
And then you'll be like, I had my nails buffed by diamonds. Look.
Yeah, I'm not one of those chicks who does all the diamonds and I don't do the, what do you call that, Jenny? The nails, the big long ones.
You don't put yeah? Like
yeah, there you go. See, Snack knows the acrylics. You're half chick, I think.
Yeah, that's what you should get.
No, I
It's
can't
like a little
do
airbrush.
that.
Like,
You want fake nails?
No, I don't want fake nails.
because they ghetto superstar on it.
Juicy.
Yeah.
On it. Because they could.
Actually, this is not no laughing matter. They in hospitals they have traced the deaths of neonates, which are babies, to women's acrylic nails.
What?
Yes. So hospital employees who are in patient care should never wear acrylic nails, and I see people doing it at work, but they shouldn't.
Rat them out.
Dude, I had a friend who got a pedicure once and ended up losing a couple of toes.
What?
From an
Was he
infection.
diabetic? Was
Yeah.
He diabetic? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, scary shit.
Did they
He would have
use
lost
any
those toes
non-gluten-free
anyway.
foot scrubs?
Oh, he would have lost his toes, yeah.
Probably. That's diabetes.
Because of the pedicure, he lost them.
Yeah, he got infection.
Jesus. So he went to the Asian place then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They use
That's-
like Black & Decker tools.
No, that's where I am. This is a high-end place.
Black & Decker, too. That's funny.
Oh, hey, Dan. I didn't see you came in.
I did. I popped in to praise the room for once.
Wow.
I was looking up some of the crap that happened with Ori and reading some people that were commenting and following comments that we have. So it's just so horrible that that happens here. I just want to let you guys know I really appreciate being able to come here because there's so much less crap here.
Dan, you're echoing.
Jimmy echoes.
Is it me? I'll tune it down a little. All right.
Were you talking about Hori?
I'm just talking about in general. Other hangouts are more political and more problematic. It's it's really nice to be here.
Did you and Jared ever kiss and make up?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you guys got into a scuff.
What?
Tiff.
Yeah, you weren't there. Snack was there. Was nobody, no moderator at all.
Yeah.
They just love to wrestle them too.
I'm gonna kick your guys' ass.
Yeah, Dan was the one who was trying to keep the peace.
Dan and Jared, they just love to get to wrestling.
No, it was something he was going through and had nothing to do with it.
Well, he was focusing his blame on you, but he was having issues. He was armchair quarterbacking.
But it was really heavy to be frustrated with dealing with his dad. Dealing with
Jim, you still got some echo now.
Yeah, lots of echo, dude.
Ah,
I
balls.
always like to hear what starts it, because if I don't know what starts it, then usually I'll just stay out of the moderating, unless somebody says something real goofy or mean.
Yeah, if I was live, I would have been ripping into Jared. I didn't think that was cool.
What was it about? What were you guys talking about?
It was about Renee.
how I mishandled the everything.
Oh, okay. I was there. I think, that day, wasn't I?
Yes,
Yeah.
you were. Were you drunk? Do you not remember this conversation, Dem?
No, I don't drink.
Oh.
I thought you said last night, but you mean the other day, right?
Yeah, it was like Sunday or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
Saturday night.
That's why I was mixing it up. I was like, I wasn't here last night listening to him, but the other day, yeah, I remember it exactly.
I'll tell you, I learned a real lesson on, this whole thing everyone tells me about. There's no we. But it's really nice.
You're said, then done.
It's just really nice to have a non-political place to hang out, because the infighting is impossible and constant. And
Well, what is a fight? A group of people arguing with another group of people because of their opinion?
yeah, your God's better than my God.
Well, that's just retarded shit. If you're created and I'm created, what the fuck would be the difference of who created you or how? Like you look like the same type of shit as me. Everything works about the same. You bleed when you get cut. You put on your pants one leg at a time.
Got 12-inch cock.
Same. The fuck. Motherfuckers pick a religion that suits them. That's what it is. That's the funniest part. Oh, this religion's no good. I'll choose this one. How the fuck does that work? How do you choose a religion? Isn't the religion just supposed to be what it is if that's the case?
Based on your interpretations, I guess.
Culturally, we're all living amongst the interpretations of the people we spend time with. Really, I mean, what's acceptable and what's not, right? If I burp and fart here, nobody cares.
And reality doesn't have nothing to do with a book. Not 100% reality, no, and not with any book, ever.
I like burping and farting.
Thanks for not doing that around me, Dan. I appreciate it.
I save them until you get there. That's why that hug is so important. It pops them out.
Nice.
Oh shit! That little bastard replied to my post.
Who replied to you?
Oh, that fucking godless engineer, that pimple face hot dog water drinking motherfucker.
You said cripple face, hot dog, water drinking motherfucker.
Yeah,
That is a lot of adjectives.
Oh man.
he don't want to get me started on I'll make him cry on his own fucking live post.
Don't make him cry on his own iPhone, dude. That's
live
not
post.
Oh,
Over his iPhone. Yeah, he'll cry into it.
don't make him cry into his iPhone. I'll make him
And
cry into
fucking
his
maid
iPhone.
waitress he's got over there answering questions like he's got a wife. Fucking retarded lying dumbass motherfucker. I ain't never seen that dude do anything.
Dan, like how many globe sayings do you think the Dembot needs?
No less than a dozen. No less than a dozen. I think we can get like a greeting card kind of thing. You know,
Did you say Dembot?
Yeah.
Like the fembots?
Yeah.
I like that.
Nice.
The Dembot.
Like Dembot is really, I guess you could say more like we're thinking about it in larger terms. Like
Dimbox.
Almost like Dembot is like a type of like an AI, like Siri or like
yes,
you know, Cortana or something.
We're going to tackle different subjects. Once we get it down, we're going to take it out of the globe and put it in a golf club.
Well, that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to have an idea of what type of things that you guys want
When
me to
I
say.
was 17, I looked like I was 11. So that's why I think.
And it's time for pedicure stories with.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on. I'm going to try something here. Oh, shit.
He replied again. He replied twice in a row. Why would you reply twice to one comment?
We could definitely do that as a spot, though. If we did a 24-hour broadcast where everybody had to do a half-hour show, you know, Caroline getting a pedicure, Caroline pedicure stories, totally. I'll make hot chocolate.
It's really not that exciting. How about pedicures with lemon drop martinis? That'd be way more exciting.
Way more exciting.
Oh yeah, you hugging the Asian lady. That'll be good.
How about Dan going in to get a pedicure? That would be funny.
Dan, you can get a pedicure with me.
Oh, okay. We hug again. Sure.
Speaking of Black & Decker tools, yeah.
Dan walks in there and the little Chinese lady looks at him like, "Oh my God, you're so cool. Your feet are so big."
That's how all Asian people talk, is like from whatever.
Don't fucking know.
That's how they all
Don't
talk.
hold me to this shit. I'll sound like a racist prick. I'm just being funny.
Now that's one of the things the Globe could say.
Don't hold me to this shit.
Snack, I just realized what Hoary Sheet Show was supposed to mean.
You just realized that?
I know, I'm slow. I didn't get it before. Yeah.
You
Like-
oh, okay, you got it because of the Chinese joke. Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit show.
Wow.
I know. Sometimes, you know, that whole rock,
Hey,
living under a rock thing.
How are you a
That's
flat
what
earther?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It just takes me a while to get things sometimes.
Supplies.
And
Hey,
you're
that
ahead
might
of
be
98% of the population on flat earth.
How do you figure?
I don't
It
know.
might be a good thing.
You're like that. You're getting to be high up there, Caroline. You're like almost like that woman that used to back Pablo Escobar now.
No, I just like to create friendships. That's all. And I'm more of a supportive role. I don't do any experiments really. I'm present during the experiments, but I just like to, you know, help people. Which, by the way, guess who might be coming to live with me? This is bizarro. Somebody in the community.
Jared?
No.
Nice try.
No, speaking of, Hoary Sheet.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, he's trying to get out here. He's had a lot of drama in his life and is not really able to do his show where he is. So I got an extra room here. So we've been talking about him coming out.
That's awesome.
It could really work out good for him because I don't really need him to pay rent, and he doesn't really have the money to pay rent right now. So, and his family's given him a lot of grief. They're telling him he can't do his business in his grandma's house, and it's sad when your family won't even support you.
Yeah, I could spend some time talking about that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, with the way shit's set up and bills and shit, it's hard to. I know exactly the little thing that he's going through because I used to be in a house with a lot of people in it, and you had to, you know.
They kill.
It's just hard when they see if like he doesn't have nothing to put in. That's their main thing. If he had like a little rent to give them, they wouldn't have anything at all. Because that's basically all they're talking about is, hey, you got something to give to help us, you know. If there's a lot of people in the house, they all expect somebody to help with something. That way, it's easier to pay it. And if it, that's the same argument I have every time when there's a lot of people, you know, so one or two of them either won't be able to, which if it's because they got laid off or something, you know, we all just do it and take it in, you know, hey, that we have to take that as a hit. But now if they're just sitting there at home like, fuck this, I'm not going to try to make any or help you guys out, then they would have a problem. But if it's not that, it's just stupid if it's just over words, you know.
But Caroline, Hori doesn't drink vodka, I don't think.
Yeah, I'll have to have the fridge stocked with cheap beer, right?
Yeah, that would be, yeah.
I told him he needs to be able to at least pay for his beer. And then I have to find him a provider of 420 out here, too.
I still think he's going to safari hunt your daughters.
I can handle the 420. I got plenty left over from last year.
Oh, maybe I'll bring him out to you, and you can gift him with some of your crop.
Yeah, the plan has always been to get after her daughters, pretty much.
Oh.
No, but realistically, I'd love him to set up out here, you know, in Hollywood, and we'd love to use his set.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that we'll be taking some trips. It would be a lot more fun somebody else, you know, driving with me to California.
Hooray for Rashid.
Alive on the road show.
Yeah.
That would be great. And then you could probably do, you know what I would suggest if you had all that going on? Do like a meetup out there somewhere in Arizona. Meet Hori Sheep.
You know, we could really get this Arizona dead zone going because
all they got is UFOs and Sasquatches, maybe even. No, probably not that many.
There's just not any activism out here. I have to go to California to get that.
Rocks.
Yeah.
Yoga.
Grand Candy.
They need Hori Sheep. The Grand Candy.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. They have the big meteor crater.
Ah, it's probably bomb crater.
I know. Stupid.
Hooray for Hori Sheep.
You know, I don't think my daughter would be into Hori anyway. She's not into old men. And he's 33.
He's a spring chicken.
Yeah.
Not to her.
Oh.
No, I think she might go. There was somebody who was 28 years old, and she was saying, "Mom, that's so old." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you need somebody still solving their mental problems. Well.
She's got the cheese grater going on. Want to see the cheese grater?
No.
No.
Nobody wants to see the cheese grater. Hold it up again, Jenny.
That's the opposite of. There's no fetish film for this.
Yeah.
There is absolutely there is no market for this at all.
It feels so good though.
Give me something I can sell, Caroline.
All right. Well, when the finished product, I will show you that because it's going to be the pretty aqua glittery toenails.
We'll sell 8x10 glossy.
Bling bling.
Whatever I can print out on my printer.
Yeah. You think people would buy that?
Available, well, you'd have to probably autograph it, and maybe.
Oh yes.
Give it a smooch. I'll Photoshop.
Yeah, I can do that.
I think you could sell the filings. You could save the stuff that comes off the grader.
I'll just fake your signature.
Oh, damn, that's disgusting.
I'll take all the money.
Story of my life. People say stuff, I elaborate.
Yeah, well, I bet I can outgross you guys.
You
easily.
take it from the gutter and you put it to the sewer.
The stuff I see in the hospital, you guys would probably vomit.
People are gross.
And the things that come out of their bodies are even grosser.
The things that are going into their bodies is disgusting, but it tastes good. Then what comes out?
Mouth, Jimmy, a mouth to mouth.
Pete's awake.
Yeah, it's daytime.
Pete's awake.
Hi, Pete. I didn't know you
Hey,
were
Caroline.
awake.
Nice to see you having your feet done.
Oh, this feels so good, guys.
Is that a pedicure? Is that what they call it? A pedicure?
A pedicure, and then I'm doing a mani when I'm done with the feet. Whole treatment today.
You're spoiling yourself.
Well, it's a special day.
Oh, is it really? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
They're singing happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, dear Caroline. I don't know what keys to play it in. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. That was very beautiful. You need this higher?
Did anyone else sew in Asia?
No, you were the first and probably the only one. Mm-hmm. My dad used to serenade me, but he's no longer, so I think you might be the only one today. Pete, thank you.
And nothing's crashing. It's hot. It's really hot, though. What is fucking cooking this thing?
Yeah, you're pushing the shit, man.
I don't know what's doing it, though.
Some cryogenics. Stick in the fridge.
Yeah, get a fan.
Something's causing it to act strangely, Captain.
Act strangely, Captain.
Do you guys remember when Spock thought Kirk was dead because they had that fight on Vulcan, and Bones had given Kirk some sort of medicine to make him look dead, and Spock, when he sees Kirk alive, he turns and he goes, "Captain," he goes, "Jim," and he like burst out in emotion, to go hug him.
Wow.
And it was really a classic scene of emotion from Spock. It was pretty good. And then at the end, there's always like a epilogue at the end, and Bones gave Spock a hard time, saying you clearly displayed emotion at that point. And Spock had to back up and say that it was a logical response, that the smile and calling him by his first name and everything was clearly a logical response. It was funny.
Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
Oh no. Felix does those. Felix and so-and-so are celebrating 1 year of friendship on Facebook. Oh.
I hate that fucking thing, man.
I can't keep up with it.
When are they going to start announcing, I lost my virginity? It's your 34th anniversary of losing your virginity.
Jibby is celebrating 5 years after the abortion.
Right. Hey, man, it's a cool abortion, man. That's hilarious, man. Shit. Eat. That's funny shit. That's all sad. Ooh. Jared and Sean are celebrating.
Yikes. Get those two guys together. They can make nothing happen.
Make it look good, though. Make it look good.
So how long have you and Sean been together? He was like, I thought it was like 4 years, but really it's just only been like
Oh my God, he said that for like 6 hours the other day. Jimmy and I only been friends for 1 year. Can you believe that?
I did catch that.
I thought I knew him my whole life or something, you know.
I've known him forever. It feels like forever.
Really? Oh, I've known him for 15 years.
Forever and ever.
Sorry if anyone's talking to me. I got a phone call.
No, you're good. We're not talking. We're watching.
Talking about me, huh?
Yeah.
I know how you guys are.
Cucumber melon scrub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want to
Mango.
talk to you about behind your back, so turn around while we talk.
Yeah.
I'll just turn the phone over. Is that better?
No, you're good. You're good.
Well, I'm really glad you spoke to Ori. I was really worried about it, and
Yeah, I know. He was in a
it wasn't
bad
my
place
place
a couple
to
nights
do
ago.
anything, and I kept thinking, oh man, we got to do something.
Yeah.
But there's no we, so thank you.
Sure. I just stumbled upon it, and it was good to help him.
You weren't just on the prowl.
No, he's not my type. He's just my friend.
Not my type.
I'm into Mark. Still.
Right on. Jamie Brown's live.
Mark's got to be a tough act to follow.
For sure.
Most ladies like the mysterious, a little bit outlaw type, just a little rebel and just, you know, not quite a follower of the program.
I'm definitely not into the bad guys.
Oh, and I didn't
there's
say bad
chicks-
guy. But
No, I didn't mean you were implying that, but some chicks are all about that.
Yep.
The Jareds. The badasses.
Man, he got his hat backwards, man.
Badasses. Sometimes they got like sunglasses on.
He's a bad dude.
Wraparound goatee.
Wrap around goatee.
Yeah, badasses, the way they think is they come home. Yeah, me and my friends beat up a guy. It was a fair fight. It was 8-1. He was really strong. That's a badass joke. Fail.
I was zoning out on something, man. Sorry.
My feet are wrapped in a hot towel.
There's a lot of flat Earth videos out this morning, man. I was just looking through the list. It'll only take me 27 hours to watch them all.
So you're saying put out a video today? All right.
It's like you need no job and no sleep in order to watch all the content that comes out on
Well,
Flat Earth.
the effective ones are the shorter ones when someone has some details and they take 4 or 5 minutes at the most to put it down. Often some of them are or 10 minutes. They're really excellent. Jay Tolan doesn't go for hours. He puts up his best stuff. You won't find nothing long and wordy and just hours of stuff. You just find a few of what he's looked at and done and finds his
My
best.
shortest video is 3 minutes and something, and the video I have with the most views is that video.
It's just people. There's no way to scan through like an 8-hour, 2-hour,
there's no
video
way.
and just try to figure out what's going on, stopping here and there from what you might see visually as a clue or hear in a few seconds. It's just futile. If things are short and focused, they'll hit more people, reach more people. Like Jay Tolan, short and sweet. In some stuff, it is, dialogue and just exchange of information like this. But even there, the 8-hour format, if you break it up into 1-hour segments, even if there's a lot more videos on your channel, if they're named and got a nice related graphic to lead people into it or whatever, it's going to be more like television. More people will tune into it and broaden the base, if you will. It's one of the things that's actually driven some of the quote success at the Flat Earth debate. It's that simple 1-hour format. After an hour, they'd stop the segment, take a break, and YouTube makes it into a video, and then they continue for a second segment, right? But people are used to half hour on TV for sitcoms. They're used to 1 hour for their soap operas, hour and a half for a movie, a couple of hours maybe for a ball game. And again, how practical is it to see an 8 or 10 or 12-hour vid posted and got a bit of an obscure or just, redundant title like Day.707 or, for Oakley. Most of them are just dates, for the most part. It doesn't clue into people to any of the information or what might have been kind of like real good in that 8-hour stretch. And no one has the time to go back and key out things and clip videos of the good stuff. And then,
I'm not even a fan of Jaren's 3-hour show. I think it's too long. I don't have time.
A lot of it gets just redundant babble. How many times can you expose NASA and their fake swimmers in space? You paid $1,400 to get more self-moving backpacks in space that follow astronauts around. And then, hours of a little bubble window with something reflecting in it. Things that look like cardboard cutouts or underwater and just nonsense. It's got, I guess, some hours more film for $1,400. And, tons. He wants people to help him look through it and find stuff. And that's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. But God, it's flogging a horse. I mean, Paul on a Plane is doing a lot of NASA stuff with Mr. Henderson and stuff. It's good work. Don't get me wrong. It's all good. It all has its place and stuff. But, I mean, that's flogging a dead horse a bit now. And, if ultimately you have your hat in hand and you're just creating content to, well, get those streams flowing of cash and stuff, then you're just a flat earth whore out there, a multi-level marketing, Well, what was he before he came into flat earth? Bitcoin. What was he in flat earth before Bitcoin? In trouble with Bitcoin, accused of stealing money or frauding or doing whatever, being in the middle of some type of scam. Forever on frickin' flat earth. It's just been, a nice little promotion intro, churn out this stuff, that stuff, and turn on the Patreon. Repeat, do like one, and I call it a stupid, dumb, unthought out experiment. Take thousands of dollars to get a 7-mile piece of fishing line, stretch it out midair over 7 miles, hence it.
In a bow.
Talk the line, yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's amateur. It's nonsense, but it's thousands of dollars wasted. He wanted at one point to put some posts down and do a laser test along a canal. $32,000 per post, I think, was the quote.
Who?
Jaron, with a laser and a post with a hole poked through to shoot the laser through, lined up in a row like ducks.
Mhm.
I was telling Taboo Conspiracy over a year ago, I think we have enough experiments done.
Yeah.
It's time to move towards like expedition.
Well,
And he kept doing experiments, and it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
how many years are we going to do experiments to prove what we've
Well,
already proven?
now,
Let's prove it again. Let's prove it again. Let's
IR
prove it again.
photo. If you were in really northern Canada on the right day at I don't know how many thousands of feet up with an IR camera zoom, he had I don't know how many Nikon D10, I think. That's a pretty good camera. But with IR, apparently we can see 1,200, 1,700 miles on the right day. Well, if you got up as far north in Canada as we can at our most northern way station at 37,000 feet, on the right day, got some photos north, we might see another continent.
Yeah,
You know?
we need to get northern Canada
And
because
south.
I don't know anybody in Greenland, and launch some balloons from there or some
Yes.
drones for recon and
With
inch your
IR.
way closer to the North Pole and then do it again from there and
Yep.
so on.
And
That's
use
where
the
we should be
IR.
launching balloons.
Yeah, use the IR. Get
Yeah,
that
IR, whatever.
up there.
Time to go up north, closer
That's
to
what
that
extends the
magnetic
range.
pole.
That's what takes out all the haze and blur and some, stuff that even though it might be invisible to the eye, affects the camera and, what it can pick up. I don't know. But, there's the IR, the proven it's flat is done deal a long time ago, Exploring really is the thing to do, finding ways to actually see farther and without killing anyone, If you can get 1,200 to 1,700 miles with some camera gear and filters, oh my gosh. Wow. If you start sending a drone out that way and it can feed back some of that information, oh my gosh.
We need somebody in the community that can make a balloon that doesn't explode at 100,000 feet. If we
I
can get-
haven't seen it yet.
I know they always explode
Look,
between
that's what
100,000
We make a
and
balloon that
130.
has a regulator, so it keeps
stops
it at a certain height.
altitude. Yep, stops before it gets to that breakup point.
The pressure, yeah.
Yeah, or freezing, whatever, or lightning blast on it, or whatever causes it.
Keep it around 100,000 feet, maybe. Should be good enough.
Yeah, knock off that 10 grand extra, or just make sure you don't get to that point where it pops. Stop at 90 if you have to. 95, that should be lots to get some great views,
No, I wanted to go twice that. I wanted to go to 200,000.
It
That's
pops
what I'm
at
saying.
10. It pops at 10.
110, 120. I've seen one go to 140.
100, yeah.
That's it. That's all I've seen.
And they literally disintegrate. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, it's just amazing.
And those are like rubber balloons?
Mylar, I think, is
I don't think they're
Mylar with
Mylar.
polypropylene. I don't know. I think some of them are Mylar balloons. Indeed, they have the reflective property. They're as big as football fields. Mylar's a flexible crystal.
Oh, the big ones, yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of the balloons are Mylar. Some are polypropylene strands with a coating. It just depends. There are different qualities and different balloons, right?
Yep.
The standard ones are often not polypropylene, that doesn't have the flex in it, but neoprene. Some of them even are made from neoprene.
All right, I'm getting a massage right now.
Awesome.
Jenny's doing a good job.
Jenny.
She's my favorite.
Can she make my hair grow back on my head?
She's
Pee
not
on
a
a
miracle worker.
Get rid of crow's nests and stuff?
Pee on a rag, Jimbo.
I need that kind of therapist. Keep having to swat crows away. No, I'm not renting that space. Poncho, you couldn't twist a poodle from a 10-foot long, 3-inch in diameter balloon.
You should see the little puppy that sat with me right this minute.
Oh, don't get hooked on it. You'll want to keep it.
Let's see it.
He lives next door.
Well, I don't matter. What do you? If you like it, you keep it. You tell your neighbors, too bad, I fell in love with your puppy. What are you going to do about it? Get another. He loves me more than you. Look.
Practically lives here anyway because of Rach. Rach always grabs her.
Well, they get spoiled by different people, different places, and they can't help but go for the attention and the love and stuff, you know, and food and treats and all kinds of stuff, you know.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
much
loyal, but
anti-pet.
kind of like, you know, happy to, you know, some pups are like that.
I think life is way easier without any animals in my house.
Well, where's your husband going to live?
You're assuming I'm going to marry an animal.
Well, if you're marrying a man.
There you go. Well, you just have a doghouse, and anyone who comes to, you know, date and stuff, you show them that. You know what that is, eh? Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find yourself in it.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I'm not that kind of a chick.
No.
My ex for 23 years was never in the doghouse.
No, relationships are supposed to be about like communication and, you know, kind of commonly sharing stuff, you know, and you know, a kind of, you know.
I think Marcel racked up 2 copyright strikes.
Is that for me? Did I do that with the?
Marcel did. Marcel did with. I Can See Clearly Now and Champagne Supernova.
Just singing them himself, right? He sang them too well and too close to the commercial version. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh, they're serious about that. Yeah.
Dang.
You'd have to pay royalties, you know, like, when things are broadcast. There's the artists get royalties. You know, if you do more than 4 bars of a song, you're looking at someone and these machines that take the metadata, saying there should be a charge attached to that. So, well, the artist unions and stuff do have everything computerized, basically, and if they're material, they're protected by the guild. Comes into, you know, the meta tag ranges and stuff, they claim. He would owe them for broadcasting publicly. Usually each, like in television, with syndication of a show, each broadcast area pays for the right to broadcast that show. And then they get money from advertising and all this stuff. But basically, today I think it's around like $75,000 for a half-hour episode per broadcast area. You know, like say Montreal has 5 broadcast areas. Well, to broadcast to all of Montreal, it would be 5 times that amount. Every broadcast area has to pay for, you know, anything they broadcast, and again, any music used, like even 4 bars in a movie, the director, whatever, all the financing for the movie, have to pay the copyrights to, you know, the company that holds the rights, copyright to that music. And that's at 4 bars. There are usually 32 measures in your pop songs, right? Anyway, it's strict. It's pretty tough. But they had to, in a sense, because artists weren't getting anything. You know, people made Gilligan's Island, watched by millions, translated into almost every language on earth. And the people who acted in that show, Alan Hale and, you know, Natalie Schaefer, all these people got nothing, a base salary. And, you know, the corporation that financed it and whatever kept all the royalties, kept all the dividends, kept all of the, you know, well, partly the money from advertising, and gave nothing to the actors. And that wasn't just them. That process and exploitation was going to continue until they developed these guilds and these basically unions, Screen Actors Guilds, Writers Guilds, and other stuff, Musicians Guilds, Screen Actors Guilds. These were all unions to help to try to, protect the long-term value of their work. Film gets played over and over to new markets. Music gets played, some of it's Christmas music. It can get played at Christmas and make an artist, like, I mean, a lot of the Christmas music we have is Irving Berlin. He's dead, but there's a company that owns in New York the rights to his music, to Beethoven, to all kinds of stuff. Barney the dinosaur got sued and had their producers had to pay over $1 billion for copyright infringements because all his nursery rhyme songs are basically copyrighted. Changing the words and playing the same melody and theme does not change the song. So they tried to, just do it and ignore it, and it cost them billions.
I did not know Barney got sued.
Oh, Barney got sued for infringement, yes.
Wow.
And they paid, yes.
Barney. Pink dinosaur Barney?
And, to think, for us, it'd be, well, maybe $75 to use it, for him to perform it. But he could make $700 off it if he performed it live in front of an audience and there were 100 or 1,000 people who paid attendance, right? He's a good musician. He could entertain a small auditorium or an arena full of people. He knows how to sing and perform. But if he's doing someone else's song in public, then he owes royalty on it. He owes something to who actually wrote it or who holds the copyright and the finances to distribute back. The agents, record companies, don't matter. It's like, as a printer, if I use your art, I'm allowed to. But for every 1,000 times I use your picture, photo, whatever, even without your permission, copyright laws are like that. For every 1,000 copies in hard copy that I make of your work, I owe you $32 per 1,000.
Oh, sorry to interject, but Jenny's doing the hot stones now, so I just had to show you.
Are they pumice stones?
No, they're big old rocks and it's like smooth stones.
Oh, they're nice. Yeah, that's nice.
And they keep them in the oven or wherever and in the warmer, and so they're hot stones that she rubs on my legs and my feet.
Good for circulation, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys don't know what you're missing if you don't get pedicures. This is probably the only good thing about being a chick. Otherwise, I'd rather be a dude.
Well, the closest we get, if you've ever had a facial, I don't mean, the hot towel with the, menthol soap or softeners and
Thanks for explaining what kind of facial you're
that kind of facial.
Yes.
And then a straight razor shave. It's kind of sort of like kind of having a foot massage or other stuff like that. It's sort of in the family. You relax, you feel not tense. You enjoy it.
What's a shave?
Well, a straight razor, an obsidian
He hasn't had one of those in years.
I haven't had a blade touch my face since the early 2000s.
Well, I still want a before and after when you change, Jibby.
James's beard can only be cut by dragon glass.
No, my beard and mustache grow out my nose and ears.
Oh, ear hair? That's bad.
Yeah. Well, that's what weed whackers are for, You start them up, use your toe on the gas button, and then you just move that bush
Dremels.
under the nose.
You could use a
Dremel will
Dremel.
do it. Yeah, Dremel. Yeah. A stump extractor.
Yeah, you guys know you're supposed to get rid of your nose hairs too, right? Because chicks that are short like me have to stare up at your nose hairs.
Yeah. I have a very small ditch witch.
A what?
It's a trench digger.
Oh, a ditch witch. Yeah.
They don't have those everywhere. A lot of people don't know what they are because if you have too much bedrock and gravel and stony soil, Unless you have a really robust one, you know, even more industrial than for the sand and clay and stuff that they go through in the south, it doesn't work. It's just too much to go through. You can't go through bedrock.
I think you guys are lucky that you can cover your face with hair. You know, we have to use makeup.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer to go hairless because I use a face washer once in a while.
I don't even look like me if I shave.
You look like Dolph Lundgren.
Who?
You'd probably look 12 years old again if you shaved.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a preservative, all that beard hair.
Probably keeps your skin way young because you're not getting any sun exposure on it. You're not getting any environmental exposures to pollutants.
Yep.
A home for the buzzing bees.
Then your daughter would be like, Mom, I thought you said he was in his 40s. He doesn't look it.
Yeah, you think she'll be into you, Jibby?
Everybody is.
But just don't let that beard hair grow too long and take an escalator. That can be kind of dangerous.
Oh, man, I hate when I get it caught in a zipper.
Wait, what?
Of a coat.
Oh. God. I had a weird visual.
You walked into that one, Jibby.
Oh, man.
Yeah. No, I don't go commando anymore because of that.
I hate getting my lip stuck in a zipper. You know? Who's zipper?
Mm-hmm.
What a place to put a very sharp thing with, sharp teeth. We're going to put that right at your crotch. How's that sound?
Yeah, they can interlock it too, make it almost impossible to back off of, you know.
Why couldn't it just be Velcro?
Oh my God, it hurts.
Open, close. Nice Velcro.
How many guys don't accidentally zip up on the kielbasa there at least once or twice, you know?
I think every man has done
it. It happens. It's just one of those things.
Wow.
We need new
zippers. Man, and the pain is so sharp and instant.
Maybe you can have a zipper that beeps when you start pulling it up. Beep, beep, you know.
You go into instant panic mode. You got to react quickly, but you don't want to cause more pain. It's insane. It's the worst.
Oh, look. It's here.
Oh, yeah.
Velcro.
What about when you guys were little boys?
Zippers. Can we get a patent on that?
What about when you guys were little boys and the toilet seat falls on you, on your little pee-pee?
Even better.
A cracked. I don't think